Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. We're going to do a quick little update here for Solana, see what's going on. It's turning out to be a really good day for Solana and a handful of other key trades that we are taking, as well as trades that my traders are taking. So good stuff there. We'll jump into the backend data just right off the bat, just so you can kind of get perspective on what's going on here. Because the liquidation data hasn't changed much, but we are starting to see some longs factor in here, roughly about $70. And of course, a little bit of shorts at 75. But most everyone that has previous longs in the 55 to 60 range are still holding. There's really not too much here to note for Solana in the last 7 trading days, honestly, as far as relevant right now. The cool thing is you can see not a lot of people are trying to short. I think that's pretty smart. People are getting a little gun shy here. All right, so we'll take a look at that, at least liquidation on some medium time frames here. Also want to draw perspective here. Well, first of all, welcome to a lot of community members. We've got tons of people jumping in here today. But in my premium group here, I just want to kind of note that we took profits from AVAX, Matic, and what is it? Atom, XRP. There we go. There's a Solana trade. Nice little 100% there. So again, a lot of good trades going on right now. And I'm just super thankful for the wonderful feedback. Greatly appreciate it. Glad it's all working out well for you guys. And what I want to talk about here on the daily, just really quick here to touch on this, because we had a nice little reset on TD sequential. There's not much of there's a fair value gap in the $50 range, but we have no need to worry about that for a long time. What we want to talk about, though, is just that we're maintaining above the 20-day SMA, and that's averaging itself out about $60. Okay, so we're really just telling us that the ascending trend is still continuing. There's no reason to disregard Solana. I think it's going to just continue to swing upwards. Our MACD is converging. Our stochastic RSI is swinging up again for a second time. Nice little convergence there. There's no reason to short this coin right now, at least based on the macro. We're going to look at the 4 hour and the 1 hour, of course, to identify potential entry targets and or retracement targets, but generally speaking, we're looking pretty good here. Okay, so disregard this little up arrow. That's from my earlier analysis from earlier today, where I expect the price to bounce off that 0.236 fib level. Kind of looks like it did, but honestly, it really looks like it wants to take off here again. Let's talk about, MACD's dissipating a little bit, but nothing crazy there. RSI, stochastic, that is interesting. We're seeing a divergence, of course, but that's nothing massive. RSI is still maintaining over 70, and money flow index is actually high. Those are more contributing factors to me than the stochastic swinging down for the first time. We want to pay attention the next time it does that. If we stay up here for too long and the stochastic starts to come down, that's when I start to get a little worried. But right now, it does look like the price wants to continue to increase based on what we see here. We do got to recognize, though, and again, we were at a 7 when I recorded this earlier. Now we're at a 9. 9s on TD sequential for Solana have been known to either pull back or consolidate. And let me go ahead and give you examples. Let's just go back here this previous time frame. Price hits a 9. Okay, let's go even further. Price hits a 9, pulls back. Comes down to a 9, comes up to another 9. Goes down to a 9, comes up to a 6, period of consolidation, now down to a 9. 9 recovers. 9 consolidates, comes up, and we see the price continue up to an 8, down to an 8, and now back up to a 9. Okay, so statistically speaking, we're at our immediate top based on that sentiment. Okay, it's not a guarantee, but if 7 of the last 8 9s on TD sequential for Solana have either retraced or consolidated sideways, the likelihood of the price shooting up from here is lower. However, coming up into a resistance level that we've retested 3 times here so far leads me to believe that there's a chance we could still break through based on the fact that overextensions leading into resistance levels have a tendency of breaking through very strong, usually because of liquidation. But we can see there's not a ton of people shorting this coin, which is finally some sense is getting knocked into these people. So what's that all mean? Let's look at the hourly. See, do we have confirmation? Ichimoku Cloud, of course, is my confirming factor. I also like to look at TD sequential, but it's kind of all over the place. So we're not massively overextended on the hourly. 4 hour, we kind of are. But conversion lines above the baseline, lagging spans free and clear, or above the cloud. These are all good signs here. So if the price does end up pulling back, it's not going to be a massive pullback. It might be, $69.50, $68, or $66.40. Those are the 3 potential areas of retracement based on fib levels. Okay, so just keep in mind that's kind of what we're potentially looking at there if the price were to pull back a little bit further. So I'll post this on playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. Before I let you go, quick reminder, BingX, which is one of our affiliates still, they're requiring VPNs, so we've transitioned over to Bitunix. They give you some healthy benefit rewards if you use my link to register. Make sure you utilize that. We're gonna have trading competition soon. This exchange is sick. I really like it a lot. Extremely beneficial, and trailing stop losses, and what is it? They have also multiple take profit targets. I have instructions on how to utilize that in our Bitunix Discord, but just generally speaking, phenomenal exchange. Be sure to check them out too. Other than that, I want to say thank you. Please like the video if you could and help us grow the channel, and comment below if you get a chance. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a good rest of your day. See you next one.